I just killed my mother.
You tried to kill me, and I think I killed you.
What does it feel like to kill somebody?
And they my fault. He is dead.
He killed her. He's not 111.
Hello, and welcome to Crimeline, where I bring you the most terrifyingly real 911 calls that have ever been recorded. People who do terrible things usually seem like everyone else. There are neighbors, friends, and even family until something triggers them and they cross the line to criminal violence. In today's video, we'll look at chilling 911 calls of youths who committed murder and tried to cover it up. Jeff the Killer. On April 6, 2017, 14-year-old Donovan Nicholas called 911 to report his mother's murder. At first, he said that he had killed her, but then claimed that someone else named Jeff, who lived inside of him, did it. When the police arrived, they found 40-year-old Heidi Taylor dead with over 60 knife wounds and a fatal shot to her head.
911, where's your emergency? It's Clark County with the transfer. He's at 4328 Valley Pike. Sir, go ahead.
I just killed my mother. And
what happened, sir?
I just killed my mother, and I need to go to the hospital.
And you're at 4328 Valley Pike?
Yes.
And what happened?
It wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
What happened? Who did it?
Jeff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is going to be really hard to explain, but I kind of have another person inside me. Like.
Okay. Are you okay?
No. I stabbed myself.
You stabbed yourself?
Yes.
What happened to your mom?
He killed her. He snapped.
Okay, what's your name?
Mine is Donovan Nicholas.
Donovan Nichols?
Nicholas.
All right, are you able to say who's with you?
I am by myself. Me and Jeff.
Okay, and what happened to your mom? What did you do?
He stabbed her. Then he shot her.
Donovan's biological mother lost custody of him when he was just a toddler, and so for 12 years, Heidi was the only mom that he knew. In the chilling 911 call that lasted for about 10 minutes, Donovan claimed that his alter ego, Jeff, had killed Heidi because he was tired of her and she was using narcotics.
All right, so he stabbed her?
Then he shot her.
And where did he shoot her?
In the head. But I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff is inside me.
Jeff is inside you?
Yes.
Okay.
He sometimes takes control, and I have no control over him.
Okay. Where are you hurt, sir?
On my thigh. No, my leg.
Your leg? You your leg?
Yes.
Do you have any towels or anything on it that you can put on it? Okay,
yes.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, why did you hurt your mom, or why did Jess hurt your mom?
He was always tired of her. She always did drugs, and she told her, like, ignore me. Like, once she hit me, and she was just, she was done.
Sir, where's the gun and the knife?
The knife, I don't know.
You don't know? Where are they?
The gun is in the bedroom. I am down. I'm downstairs. I don't have any weapon on me.
Okay, so the gun is upstairs in the bedroom?
Yes.
What kind of gun is it? Is it a long gun, a short gun?
It is a 9mm.
It's a 9mm?
Yes.
And you're downstairs, correct?
Yes.
Where's the knife at, sir?
I don't know.
You don't know where the knife is?
No, I can't walk.
You can't walk?
No.
Are you in the living room?
No, kitchen. Is somebody on their way, like an ambulance or something?
Yes, sir. I've got you help sent out, okay?
Okay. I swear it wasn't my fault.
In a stuttering voice, Donovan went on to tell the dispatcher that he was scared that he was going to die in prison because of what Jeff had done. When the dispatcher asked him if Jeff was there with him, he said that he was always inside him. He also said that he was in a lot of pain because he had been injured in the leg during the vicious attack.
Are you doing okay?
It hurts really bad.
You hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any animals in the house with you, or? No?
No.
Okay. Is your house, is it far off the road? Is it up close to the road?
It's close.
Okay.
I am so scared. I didn't want to kill her. I hate Jeff so much. He's gonna make me die in prison.
Is this Jeff you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
He couldn't have taken somebody else. No, it took me. It took me to be a stupid person.
Sir, can you see the front door from where you are right now?
It's not the front door, but it's the door that we always use.
All right, sir.
Yes.
So can you see the front door from where you are in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes? How far away do you think you are from the front door?
I don't know.
About 20 feet, 30 feet, somewhere around there?
The size of a normal kitchen.
I know you're in your kitchen. Are you very close to the door?
No. I am against the back wall.
Okay.
Am I going to get in trouble? Well, yeah, obviously.
We're gonna get you help out there, okay? I know you're hurt, all right? I know you're hurting. Is your leg? Do you still have a towel or anything on your leg?
Yes.
Okay. Can you press it down on there? That way it stops the bleeding. Can help stop it. Just press it on there hard, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry, I stutter.
No, that's fine. That is perfectly okay, Donovan. That's okay. Okay?
Okay. It is the people that are going to be coming in my house. Are they going to hurt me?
Sir, nobody's gonna hurt you, okay? Nobody wants to hurt you, all right?
Okay. Because
nobody wants to hurt you. They just want to help you, okay?
Just no tasing or pepper spray or nothing like that. I swear I am not going to hurt anybody else. It was my fault. I'm just hurt.
Right. Are you doing okay?
It hurts.
It hurts really bad? What kind of knife did Jess use?
Kitchen knife.
He used a kitchen knife. Was it a big one, like
It was a medium-sized one. It's bigger than a steak knife, but smaller than a bread knife. I'm just so scared. I don't want to die in prison. I swear it wasn't my fault.
You said Jess did it. Is Jess there? Is he still there with you?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always inside me. He always talks to me. Well, here they are.
Where? Who's there?
The police or the people.
The people to help you?
Yes.
All right. Are you still sitting on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
They just walked past my door.
Okay. All right. And your leg still? Do you still have that towel on that leg?
Yes.
Okay, you do?
Yes. Why are they just standing there?
You're just sitting there? You're against the back wall? Are you okay? Donovan?
You okay? Anybody else here? Come on, keep green. Okay, put your hands on your back. Okay? Don't move. Who's up there?
The officers found Donovan in the kitchen nursing his injuries while Heidi was dead in her bedroom upstairs. There was blood everywhere in the house, including the living room, kitchen, stairs, and the master bedroom. A red-stained knife was also recovered in the house, along with the handgun that had been used in the attack. When Donovan was arrested outside the house, he again told officers that it was Jeff who killed his father's girlfriend. He said that after attending school for the day and while he was cleaning his room, Jeff took over and attacked Heidi. The officers, however, did not believe his story and he was charged with aggravated murder. At first, he pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but a psychological evaluation found that he was competent to stand trial. His trial started in May 2018, and due to the serious nature of his crime, Donovan was tried as an adult. The prosecution told the court that Heidi's murder was premeditated and that Donovan knew exactly what he was doing. Apparently, Donovan already had a resentment towards his stepmother, and so when she took away his phone after finding out that he had been sending explicit texts to his girlfriend, he snapped and decided to kill her. According to the prosecutor, Donovan dressed up like the fictional horror character Jeff the Killer and even slapped his mouth with a small blade in an impression of Jeff's creepy grin. Donovan then called Heidi downstairs and hid behind a door with a kitchen knife, waiting for her. When Heidi came down, Donovan pounced on her and started to savagely attack her with the knife. Despite her injuries, Heidi fought back and ran upstairs to her room to get her phone, but Donovan followed her and grabbed his father's 9mm handgun from the nightstand, aimed it at her head, and pulled the trigger. The prosecution told the court that this was a prolonged attack that took place in multiple rooms in the house, with breaks in between. At one point, Donovan even went to grab a glass of water in the kitchen and then came back and resumed his assault. The manner in which this defendant methodically and cruelly attacked Ms. Taylor, the duration of the attack, the substantial suffering she endured are all significant factors that the court must take into consideration. Additionally, the defendant's lack of mercy is relevant. Ms. Taylor pleaded with the defendant to call 911 on multiple occasions during the attack, pleading with him to stop the attack, and he refused. Donovan's defense claimed that the teen had dissociative identity disorder, DID, a rare condition in which a person has two or more distinct personalities. The condition is usually a reaction to trauma as a way to help a person avoid bad memories. However, court-appointed psychologists who examined Donovan found him to be legally sane and did not agree that he had DID. One psychologist did find Donovan to be struggling with depression and self-harm. Donovan's devastated family also said that before the incident, the teen had not shown any signs of being troubled or mentally unstable and had never mentioned Jeff. In June 2018, days after Donovan's 16th birthday, he was convicted as an adult of aggravated murder and sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 28 years. When given a chance to speak, Donovan apologized to his family and Heidi's, saying that there was no reason or excuse for his conduct. "I do not care about myself as I do for my family. I do not care how long I am locked up for. The only thing that I want is what's best for my family." Killed by a friend. In March 2018, 16-year-old Dylan Murray called 911 to report that he had killed his friend. He, however, told the dispatcher that it was in self-defense, claiming that his 15-year-old friend, Giovanni Diaz, had lured him into the woods and tried to attack him with a baseball bat. But, as the police would later find out, this was nothing but an elaborate lie.
I saw him walking, and he brought me to the woods, and he took my baseball bat and tried to beat me. He tried to attack me, and then me and him got into a fight where I had the baseball bat, and I don't know if he's dead, because I hit him so many times, man.
The incident happened in the Lake Wales neighborhood of Polk County, where the two teens lived with their families. They both attended the same school, Frostproof Middle School, and had apparently been friends for quite some time. During the 911 call, Dylan could be heard yelling to his dad and asking for help while repeating the same elaborate story that he had told the dispatcher.
Dad! Dad, help! Dad, help! Dad, help! He was trying to kill me! I think Gio tried to kill me, and I think I killed him. I'm not playing, Dad. He texted me in the morning. He told me to come to the woods by myself with the baseball bat, because after we were going to get some smoke, he was going to go get Zach and play baseball because he had a baseball. Then he said he had to take a piece. Then all of a sudden he's behind me with the baseball bat. He tried to hit me. I grabbed it. All he did was punch me in the face, but I hit him one time and said stop. He's like, now you're going to get it, and came back with his hands, and I just keep hitting. They're saying I'm going to go to jail if he dies.
The deputies who responded to the scene found Gio with multiple injuries to his head, face, chest, and arms. They also found a baseball bat nearby that was dented and covered with blood. Gio was already dead. At first, Dylan maintained his self-defense story, telling the officers that Gio had punched him and attacked him with the bat. However, during interrogation, investigators noticed that Dylan did not have any marks or bruises on him to support his claim of having been attacked by Gio. And what's more, a witness also came forward and told investigators about a conversation that he had with Dylan 2 days before the murder.
Dylan told a particular witness, I wonder what it's like. What does it feel like to kill somebody? Well, the witness didn't think much of it at the time.
When Dylan was later confronted with this information, he admitted to making up the self-defense story and told investigators the real chilling story of what really happened that afternoon. Apparently, Dylan had found out that Gio had hooked up with a girl that he liked. This made him mad, and he decided to make Gio pay. So, that Monday afternoon, he texted Gio saying, "Yo, meet me at Rock's after school so we can chill." Gio innocently agreed to meet him, not knowing that his so-called friend had something sinister planned out for him. Once in the woods, Gio took out the aluminum bat that he had brought with him and confronted Gio about his relationship with the girl.
So Dylan has created, in my estimation, this love relationship with this girl that wants nothing to do with him. And now Gio's bragging about how he's had relations with her, and it infuriates Dylan.
In response, Dylan allegedly hit Gio with the bat, knocking him back, and then proceeded to bash his head repeatedly at least 9 times until Gio lay unresponsive on the ground. Dylan then left Gio in the woods and headed back to his house. But as he was leaving, he came across a neighbor and told him what he had done to Gio. The neighbor told him to go and call 911 and then rushed to check on Gio. He found Gio in such a bad state that by the time the paramedics arrived, Gio was already gone. Dylan was arrested and charged in connection with Gio's death. During the investigation, it was revealed that this was actually not the first time that Dylan was getting in trouble with the police. He had been charged 3 other times since 2016 for hitting Gio, his dad, and another girl. Many people in the area described him as the neighborhood bully, with some saying that he was the kind of kid that was destined for trouble. Dylan's Facebook account also contained some totally disturbing images, which investigators believe portrayed the kind of person that he really was. The images included a murderous clown, a red-stained knife, and a photo of the Joker. On the other hand, Gio was said to have been an amazing person who saw the good in everyone. He was happy, fun-loving, and intelligent, and had a whole future ahead of him. Following his death, more than 200 people came to pay their respect and light a candle in his honor. And get this, Dylan also called Gio's mother from jail to apologize and explain why he did such a horrible thing to someone he called his friend. He even wrote a letter to her begging her to forgive him and promising to keep in touch.
He's like, no, we were just arguing. We got into a heated altercation, and it just went from there. And he said, the next thing I remember is realizing I'm yelling for Gio's name, and I panic and I called the cops.
In February 2020, Dylan pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to 60 years behind bars. Someone killed my father. 24-year-old Daniel Attaway lived with his family in Marietta, Cobb County, Georgia. On September 29, 2018, at around 4:30 p.m., Daniel called 911 to report that his dad, 59-year-old Douglas Attaway, was dead. He claimed that he came home that evening to find that someone had entered their house and shot his father. However, when the police arrived, Daniel was the one that got arrested.
Cobb County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
911, this is Hardage Farm Drive.
Okay, what road does that run off of?
What road?
Yes, what cross street?
It's off Burnt Hickory.
Okay, can I get your name and your phone number in case we get disconnected?
Yes. My name is Daniel Attaway, last name Attaway.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened there.
Somebody has entered my house when I was away, and they shot my father. He is dead.
Okay. Okay, are you still inside the house?
No, I'm here now, and I don't know...
Are you in the house?
...where anybody is. I'm outside the house right now. I'm in the backyard.
Okay, and you don't know who did this?
I don't know who did this, ma'am.
Okay, I want you to stay outside, okay? Are you in your vehicle, or can you get in your vehicle?
No, I'm staying outside. I contacted my mother first. She did not pick up the phone. I left a voicemail, but she is on her way back at some point this evening.
Okay.
I want her to know about this too, but I'm outside.
Okay. All right, I'm going to stay on the phone with you until responders arrive, okay? But they are on the way to you, lights and sirens already, okay?
Appreciate that, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. What vehicle? Do you have your vehicle in the front yard or in the driveway?
My vehicle and his are at the house.
Okay.
Both are under his name, however.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, and you said you didn't see who did this at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
There was silence for about 1 minute. Then the dispatcher asked Daniel if anyone else was there with him. Daniel said that he had told the neighbors and that some of them might have called the police.
Is there anybody else out there with you?
I told the neighbors about this. I got the phone from them. Our internet is down.
Okay.
The neighbors already know. They might have already contacted 911.
They have called us?
I think so. They're right next door.
Yeah, they have. One of my other dispatchers got the call from them.
I'm hearing for
You hear the sirens. Are you still out in the backyard?
I'm in the backyard, yes.
Okay. Okay, if you can, go to the front of the house so that you can meet with officers, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. Do you see them?
Yes.
Are you with them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to let you go, okay?
All right, thanks, ma'am. I'll hang up.
Okay, you're welcome.
The police found that Daniel's dad, Douglas, had been killed execution style in the basement of his house with the bullet going right between his eyes. There was also another bullet wound on his shoulder. Although Daniel continued to maintain his story that someone had broken into the house and committed the crime, the police could not find any evidence to support this claim. Later, Daniel reportedly confessed to his mom and sister that he was the one who actually shot his dad. Apparently, he got mad at his dad when he told him to go and get a job or move out of the house. So, in a rage, he went and got his father's 9mm handgun and pulled the trigger on him, hitting him first in the shoulder and then in the forehead. Investigators later found the murder weapon dumped at a creek near the house. There was also some gunpowder residue found on the clothes that Daniel was wearing. On October 1st, 2018, Daniel was arrested and charged with 2 counts of murder, 1 count of aggravated assault with intent to commit murder, and possession of a firearm. However, he was found mentally incompetent to stand trial and so had to undergo psychological treatment before he could answer to the charges. In March 2022, Daniel pleaded guilty but mentally ill to a single count of malice murder and was given a 50-year sentence, 25 of which he will spend in custody, while the rest will be on probation. What do you think about these cases? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section and be sure to like and subscribe for more.